Have you ever wondered what goes on inside the minds of the world's most terrifying killers? What drives a person to murder again and again? Some of their confessions are even scarier than their crimes. Today, we reveal the most shocking confessions ever made by serial killers. What you're about to hear will make you question everything. Arthur Shawcross, the Genesee River Killer. Arthur was a notorious American serial killer. His story started with the murder of 2 children in 1972. He served 14 years and was released. But between 1988 and 1989, he killed 11 women, mostly homeless, in New York. When asked how he committed the murders, he answered,
"Do you remember killing her?"
Yeah, possibly. We're not going into details here.
No, but how did you kill her?
Probably strangulation.
How do you know when they're dead?
How? I don't know, just do. More or less after they just relax. The body relax, doesn't fight no more.
Eileen Wuornos, America's first female serial killer. She killed 7 men in just 1 year. Eileen claimed they tried to assault her. She was a sex worker and targeted her clients. Arrested in 1991 and sentenced to death. In her final interview, she said,
I killed him.
And so
like
when
this.
you met them, from the beginning, did you know that you were going to kill them? When they picked you up in their cars?
I pretty much had them selected that they were going to die.
But when you're saying that there was no self-defense, so there was no self-defense?
No, there was no self-defense. I'm being really straight up about everything. There's no self-defense. I'm really sorry what happened about everything. I was in this, to me, this world is nothing but evil, and all of us are full of evil one way or another in whatever we do. We have evil in us, all of us.
Joseph Callinger, the psychotic father. With the help of his son Michael, he killed 3 people, including a family member. He suffered from severe mental illness and believed he was on a divine mission. In his chilling interview, he said,
"You murdered your own son?
Yes, I did.
Why did you do that?"
He was a sacrifice. I was to murder 3 million people on planet Earth. And he was a sacrifice to see if I could murder one of my own. At the end of murdering all the people on Earth, I was going to murder my own family and then take my own life and become God.
What do you think of the death penalty?
I'm opposed to it.
The state has no right to take your life, but you can murder other people?
I don't think anyone has the right to take a life.
Except you?
When I'm under hallucination, I do.
These voices from God, these hallucinations, do you still experience them?
Yes, I do.
Often?
Often.
Do you ever feel violent?
Yes, I do.
What do you feel like doing?
Killing people.
You still feel like killing people?
Yes.
Describe the feeling that you get when you feel like killing people.
Well, last March 11th, I was hallucinating, and I took a razor blade and I cut a man's throat.
Here in the hospital?
Here in the hospital.
Do you think you'd murder me, Joe?
Yes.
That's gruesome, Joe. That's horrible.
Yes, it is.
And you don't blame me if I say I hope you never get out of this place.
I hope I never...
Richard Ramirez, the Night Stalker. He terrorized California in the mid-'80s with brutal murders and satanic rituals. He killed at least 14 people, maybe more. After being caught in 1985, he said,
"They are desires, whereas if I didn't give in to them, I would be crushed by them." I believe in the evil in human nature. This is a wicked world, and in a wicked world, wicked people are born. I'm not going to blame society, my race, or people, or anything. It is up to the individual like myself to...
Charles Manson, the cult leader. He didn't kill with his own hands, but his family carried out the murder of actress Sharon Tate and others at his command. He wanted to start a racial war. Manson said in court,
"If you spit in my face and smack me in the mouth and throw me in solitary confinement for nothing, what do you think's gonna happen when I get out of here?" Guilty. I wouldn't do anything that I felt guilty about.
You don't feel guilty at all?
There's no need to feel guilty. I haven't done anything I'm ashamed of. Maybe I haven't done enough. I might be ashamed of that, for not doing enough, for not giving enough, for not being more perceptive, for not being aware enough, for not understanding, for being stupid. Maybe I should have killed 400 or 500 people, then I would have felt better. Then when I felt like I really offered society something.
Jeffrey Dahmer, the cannibal. Between 1978 and 1991, he murdered 17 men. His crimes included torture, necrophilia, and even cannibalism. He kept body parts in his apartment. In his own words,
And that's why you killed them?
Right. Not because I was angry with them, not because I hated them, but because I wanted to keep them with me. And as my obsession grew, I was saving body parts such as skulls and skeletons.
Ted Bundy, the charming monster. He lured women with his good looks and fake injuries. He confessed to killing 30 women between 1974 and 1978. But it could be much more. He escaped prison twice. Before his execution, he said,
"I've met a lot of men who were motivated to commit violence just like me. And without exception, every one of them was deeply involved in pornography, without question, without exception, deeply influenced and consumed by an addiction to pornography. There's no question about it. The FBI's own study on serial homicide shows that the most common interest among serial killers is pornography."
That's true.
And it's real. It's true.
no matter how shocking their confessions are, we must remember, these are not victims, they are criminals. We share their stories, not to glorify them, but to learn, to stay aware, and to never follow the path of darkness. May God protect us from evil. If you found this video informative, like and subscribe, and pray for the oppressed around the world. Peace be upon you.